Well guys, we're reaching the end of the year, which means another Assassin's Creed game is on the shelves. This time we have Assassin's Creed Syndicate, which takes us all the way back to London in the 1800s. There's also been a lot of new interesting features added to the game, as well as 2 lead protagonists. So how does Assassin's Creed Syndicate hold up? Let's find out. The story sees you play as 2 lead protagonists, Evie and Jacob Fryer, who are twin assassins who are cleaning up the streets of London at the end of the 1800s, which was also the end of the industrial era. Also, once again, you'll travel to the present day to try and take down Abstergo's 2 other characters, but the meat and potatoes of the game happens in London, where you try to foil an evil mastermind's plan to not only poison the people of London, but kind of destroy it altogether. One of the biggest changes in Syndicate is the hand-to-hand combat system. Now, it's very obvious that Jacob and his twin sister have been attending the Jason Bourne School of Fighting and other fine fighting arts and such, because the hand-to-hand combat has really come a long way. It's much faster. It's obviously very similar to that of the Arkham Knight series, which, like I've said before in many reviews, is probably one of the best fighting systems out there. So I'm happy they stuck with that. Naturally, you can upgrade all your perks and abilities just like in previous games, and once again you have to fight for territory in London that is held by several gangs. Liberating these areas will allow you to move in and become the master and commander, so to speak. Traversal is smooth and solid as per usual, and one of the coolest new features is the fact that you can now hijack horse-drawn carts and just kind of tear up London and ram other carts off the road. It's a great feature. It's almost like a really old school GTA, but I love it. Now let's talk about the visuals. Assassin's Creed Unity really set the bar pretty high as the first really truly next-gen Assassin's Creed game. While Syndicate still looks really good, it is a bit of a step back in the visual department from Unity, but the reason they did this is because they chose performance over visuals, which was the right move, because as we know, Unity had extremely poor performance in places. So I'm glad they toned down the visuals a little bit to make sure it ran a lot smoother, and it does run a lot smoother, especially on the PS4. All in all guys, I like the super duper fast paced hand-to-hand Jason Bourne style action that they've implemented in Syndicate. I think it's way better than the combat in Unity. I also like the choice of London as a location, and they've brought it to life in exceptional detail. There's still a couple of odd glitches that you'll see, like this one right here, which is commonplace for open world games. But all in all guys, Assassin's Creed Syndicate is really a good and solid package, and in my personal opinion, it's a step above the previous entry. So if you're a fan of the series, you pretty much know what to do.